Ba-dum bum bum bum.
Slap back, Jack Frat. Slap back, Jack Frat.
Slap back,
Jelly Frat.
slap back,
Jelly Frat.
slap back.
I quite like a kind of flashback, flash forward kind of thing. So
She's up for it, but her husband isn't.
what we've done there is do a Hitchcock device. This is a film, and we've introduced a ticking bomb, and now the audience are on their seats to see whether is the bomb going to explode or not. Is Sam Booker going to get back to us? Stay tuned to find out.
Season 7.
We'll be back.
Shit just got real.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastical episode of Slapback Crapchat.
Oh!
Featuring Joseph Butterball, Richie Russell Garnet G Unit Garnet, Davey Fishwater Dreamboat White Davey, Dan.
I like Davey Fishwater. White Davey.
There you go.
Looking forward to the show.
Looking
Yeah,
forward to the
really
show.
looking
Me
forward to it.
too. I'm very for it.
Big show.
Good feeling about this one. Got a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
feeling about this
Big
one.
Right,
one.
let's get stuck in, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get going. Item 1.
Item 1.
Do it.
Let's kick off with item 1 from...
Let's
As is traditional
Yeah.
in a chronological show.
Let's start at the start.
start with item 1.
Start at the start.
Could we start with item 1, subclause A, actually? Just
Is
to
that
kind
on
of-
the agenda?
Mate, it is the agenda.
You don't have the authority. for that.
You don't have the authority. You need to shut your mouth.
Dan, ejected.
You have no authority here. Eject. Out. Get the fuck out of here. I like that. I need a barber.
I need a barber. I get
Oh.
free bits off the barbers.
Oh my god.
So I need to talk about bits off.
You know, you can buy your own biscuit.
No, you
I don't
can't.
take injuries when they're free, Webby. You know that.
How long is your hair at the moment, Fontes?
Comically long.
Let-
I'm not quite sure how to position this, but on a sec.
You
Do you-
can buy your own biscoff, but that's not how they should be delivered. They should be delivered as an accoutrement to a tasty coffee.
Right, well, oh no, my hand's over this. Oh, no, I'm not in the best position for this. Let me figure this out. Oh, done it again. There we go. Here we go. So, see, that's my. Can you see my nipple?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
really nice.
That's
That is
my
really
hair.
nice.
My hair is on the nipple.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
raging.
That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want you to remove the hat. I just
Oh,
wanted
the hat ain't going fucking anywhere, mate. No, no, no.
Get your tits out and pull the hair down.
Yeah, get tits out, hair down, sorted. Yeah, it's like if I straighten it, it's like nipple length.
I really enjoy the kind of the process of like, how long is your hair? I'll tell you how long it is.
You need, like, you need something to gauge it against. You know, you can't just gauge it against black.
or against your face, or yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you know, well, it's longer than my face, but yeah, it's especially long, dude.
When was the last time you had a trim?
1 year and one. What date is it today?
18th.
About a year and a month ago.
Wowzers! And
I know,
you've not been home trimming?
No, oh no, you don't home trim this shit, mate. No, it's never a good move.
Joe, are you really showing your ignorance?
I used to home trim you
Yeah, no,
for many a year.
Oh yeah, that's
home trimming buddy, sure, but not solo home trims. Nah, it's not going to happen. So, no, I've just had the curse of lockdown haircut booking. So I think I've booked 3 haircuts, and then by the time I've gone to get the haircut, it's been locked down again, and hence no haircut. So yeah,
Which salon do you go to?
I go to Arete Men's in Nottingham. where you get free Biscoff and cappuccino, and you get your hair washed and a little sort of scalp thingy. And I got a mood chart for my first haircut there with ideas. It's like high fashion gentleman's haircutting.
How Nathan Barley is it?
I'd like to say it's Nathan Barley-esque. No, it's more like probably ye olde Victorian
Okay,
is probably the best way. The guy who's the main dude there is one of the tattoo lot in Nottingham. There's this big group of people who I'm presuming are all from Nottingham originally. But anyway, yeah, he's a very lovely dude, and he's very good at haircuts. So
What makes it
Can we-
like a Victorian gentleman?
it's just he dresses in like a suit. That's literally it.
Is he
to be
is he
fair.
bald? Is he bald?
No, he's got a shaved head. He technically has a lot of hair. but
Oh,
it's
okay.
shaved.
Okay.
He's a very pretty man.
Oh, he's a pretty man, because I knew a bald tattooed gentleman in Nottingham who was a hairdresser.
Ooh.
Who, but he was not a pretty man, and he was not bald, and he wasn't bald by choice. So we're
Okay, different type of bowl.
different bald tattooed barbers. Yeah.
Yeah, Matty had like hair sort of similar to mine, I guess, and then shaved it all off.
So you
Looks
had-
equally as good, long and short. So, true testament to the face, I'd say.
Very few people who can pull off both looks with aplomb.
Definitely, yeah. This is it. But so sadly, yeah, no haircut. It's gone from the shortest it's ever been since I was a kid to the longest it's ever been, ever. So yeah.
I reckon you should just keep growing it, because at some point it's going to become a look. You know, like there'll be a stage where it's I can't gauge it at the moment, but at some point it'll be like, you know, oh, long-haired Ollie. You know, it'll be like a proper look.
Like, is it going to be like Friends Jennifer Aniston?
It's
Yeah,
to be fair,
I
it's
want
longer
an
than
Ollie.
Jennifer Aniston at the second, but in the same kind of gravitas of the look of Friends Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, probably gonna be that, I reckon.
There is also a very well-known aphorism: use it or lose it. So you've got to be careful. Use that hair whilst you can,
Or
before it's gone.
This is it.
In that you only keep your hair if you use it, and if you
Yes.
stop using it, then that's when it starts falling out. Is that what happens?
This
you
might
don't
be a
touch
stupid
me like
question,
you used
but
to.
How do you use your hair?
Joe,
What does-
if you have to ask how you use your hair,
Well,
crikey.
I do have to ask because I'm losing my hair. So I want to know,
Well,
how do I use it so I can stop losing it?
well, you
do
need to.
more
use
next
it.
time you kind of like, come out the bath, do a Timotei switch.
Exactly.
Oh, get
You
myself
could-
heaven.
You can put braids in. That was cool in like I don't know,
Yes.
1997.
That's using it.
So
You could ring your hair up, say nice things to it, or nasty things.
Yeah. Oh, you dirty little blonde bitch. Sitting up there, all high and mighty. This is like when I started. Well, I was cutting my hair for self-cutting for a while, like shaving, and because like you can top up your own haircut. Like when you've got quite short hair, you can kind of top it up quite easily. As in, if you've got shaved hair, basically I had pretty much shaved hair completely and just like a tiny bit on top. So you could just kind of carry on shaving the sides, no issue, no problem. But you can only do that, I reckon, a maximum of 2 or 3 times before it gets out of, you can top it up a little bit, but after a while you can't. And then I had to stop cutting it. And now I don't know what I've got. It's a kind of, some kind of, it's getting into comb over territory. It's a bad.
I
bad
like it, man. I like
I
the
like it
slickness
too.
of it.
It's like the
It's
first
a
series
hard
of Peep
side
Show.
parting.
Yeah, it's like the first series of Peep Show, isn't it? That's the vibe.
Well, it's either this or part it in the middle, and when I part it in the middle, it's like an
All
aging
party.
Aaron Carter. I had a little go at doing curtains the other day, and
Nice.
yeah, I mean they're not as lustrous as they once were, but I could still just about get it into curtains.
Aaron Carter, down on his luck, working as a funeral director, recently divorced.
I mean, Aaron Carter's already down on his luck, but I mean, it's a next level down on his luck.
2 kids in a wedlock that he doesn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, funeral director, that's a pretty good position, Russ. You should be more like morgue assistant. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah,
assistant funeral director.
Yeah.
Funeral director. I've got my own thriving business. I'm doing all right.
Doing
And
okay.
and
Well,
you know,
people dying, I've heard.
At this moment in time, yeah, and business is booming.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly describe it as thriving.
yeah. I mean, it's
Probably quite a good industry to get into, yeah.
It's you know.
High turnover, I think, is the euphemism.
High yield, high turnover, maximum profit.
I mean, it must be a really weird job to be in, to be a funeral director and be like, you know,
We need the profits
pandemic.
up this year.
That is a real shame, but
Rubbing their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
finally gonna get that extension on the, finally get that conservatory built.
I can get that gold tap in my bathroom sorted. Yeah.
Get a new patio.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a new novel strain of coronavirus. Fucking get it. Sambuca.
Sambuca. Oh, that is a good phrase.
That would be a great catchphrase for a funeral director.
Sambuca.
Earthquake. Sambuca.
Yeah, unfortunately, on local news, it's we're sorry to report that coronavirus has run roughshod over a local care home. Sambuca, get in there. That's well within my remit.
You could have like this sort of gangster-esque cutting up of the city, you know, like
Yeah,
the Crips and the
like-
Blood.
yeah. She died on my land. Yeah, but she lived. Her house was on my land. She died in the Yeah, but she died in the supermarket on my turf. So you better fucking step, because that corpse is mine. But what? How are you dealing with haircuts? Obviously, Dan, you've let yours go rogue.
Yeah.
Russ and Dave, you both look reasonably you kempt.
What's your secret, Dave?
I'm just lucky, really, that my hair just naturally grows fashionably.
Genetics.
Yeah, just whichever length it is automatically falls into a style. I did try and bribe my my hairdresser to do a Backstreet haircut, but she's up for it, but her husband won't let her. So
It's always the way, isn't it?
yeah. How many times have I heard that?
I mean,
Put that on your business card. Dave White, she's up for it, but husband won't let her.
but
Email.
him indoors, the old killjoy is a hard no, and he is hard. Would it have to be Backstreet, or you wouldn't have it any other way? we could do it in my salon.
No. Come on.
Take me down an alley and do it old school.
Dun, 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 dun.
With the shears.
Yeah, I don't want any bloody any fancy.
Cut me!
Here's a rusty blade. Do me like one of your nasty back alley clients.
Do me old school. Exciting news. My plan to put a electrical system in my camper van is progressing.
Nice.
So I now have a working socket in my camper. So I want your suggestions as to what electrical appliance I should be looking to get into my camper. What would be practically useful in a camper van?
There's only one correct answer to this, and it is one of those giant inflatable tube men. Because
Big and pitch up tent for your camper van, really letting people know that you're there.
yeah,
Out with the tube guys.
People will be like, does that guy like to party?
Wait a minute.
There's a giant inflatable tube man coming up the top of the camper van. So, yeah, I think he does.
Ah, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very good suggestion.
You could put him out one window of the camper van, and you could go out the other window, kind of doing a kind of approximation of his moves, like. So every time you arrive to a campsite, you could be like, just make the same joke, like, "Hey, can me and my friend come and party?"
No, fuck off.
That's incredible. Yeah, you definitely that.
Well, and then you could, wheel out the old catchphrase. Well, she's up for it, but our husband's not interested.
Well, make it easy to find the camper in a festival site.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do we get those? Does anyone have those at like festivals? Just the gas men, whatever they're called.
Well, I think you need a compressor to run it. So, I mean, mind you, saying that, I remember being at Glastonbury once, and there was 2 people when it was really wet going around in a canoe, as great as that was for a photo opportunity, I thought like that is fucking foresight in planning and what you're going to pack, is it? We'll bring the Canadian.
Bring the canoe just in case. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me, it's gonna be fucking.
This will
shit
be
this
great.
year.
They were planning to crowd surf in that, but no, it actually had a practical solution. Nice. Have you seen that? Did you see the people in the bath crowd surfing?
I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. Was that Glastonbury?
I think it was at Glastonbury. It was either Glastonbury or Reading, but no, in Reading. Yeah, no, it's got to be Glastonbury.
Was it an old Victorian bath?
An old Victorian bath, yes, old school bathage.
Like a ceramic one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too clued up on the bath, so.
Well, why don't you do your fucking homework before you bring?
Right, cut the show. Cut the show.
Did you not get the memo?
Jesus
It's
Christ. That's it, ruined, isn't it,
You
today?
just waded in there with your big fucking size 10s. Oh, I've got an anecdote. Did you do your homework? No, you didn't.
When we
We've
drill
had
down
half-
to detail, you don't even know what taps are on that bath, do you? You don't even know what make they are.
That's gone right down the plug.
Dow Egbert. No, that's not one.
Dow Egbert.
Dow Egbert is definitely not bad that.
Fair enough. There you go. That's all it took.
That's all.
Fine. You have done your homework. Well done.
I appreciate the extra content. It actually helps. Thanks.
This is season 7. This is season 7.
We're running low on conversational topics. What kind of bath was it? Right?
Cool.
Do you think that this podcast might be the ultimate definition of a sleeper hit? Do you think we
Yes.
might get? Do you think we might get big?
It's like the time capsules that they do on Blue Peter. It's like that. But
yeah, because I think a lot of things don't become interesting until they become historical.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Or
is
someone
this-
dies.
Yeah, and this isn't it. I mean, we're all in agreement that this isn't interesting. Like,
Yeah.
no one's under any illusions that.
We're all in agreement someone needs to die to make it interesting.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, Ollie was a real cock tease with his illness. Before
Yeah, I know. I nearly died. Our ratings went through the roof.
we doubled our listeners. But
People tune in every week to see if you'll just pop over the edge, Fonts. They know that you're on the edge sometimes, and they're just waiting to see what happens.
Okay, I think this works. I mean, we can sublime it. I need to get a healthy skagger addiction, and then do a death sorted.
Unhealthy.
It's going to be multi-millionaires.
well, it's either that or we wait for success in like 40, 50 years time where it becomes of historical interest, because historians will comb over what we're saying to try and kind of get details of the day, like what kind of vernacular we're using. Do we make reference to contemporary events? Largely no. I mean, we barely mention the fact that there's been a global pandemic going on for the last year.
I don't think we've ever
It's
mentioned that, have we?
No. Inflatable tube men and and hubris shows Ali Pally.
I think it's going to be like a good documentary that's just been in the making for a long time, and that eventually will make sense. We just need to just be here and get the narrative
Dan,
right.
I think you've got that, mate. You've got the archive, right?
Yeah.
I think what you need to do
Is
edit
edit a
every
Big Brother
single
storyline.
slapback into one big slapback.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would be good is if at the end of it, one of us has been, or like
One of us wins.
one of us has been catfished the whole time somehow. So either like
What about it's all of us?
it's all of us have been catfished.
We're all going to open the envelope on the last episode and it goes... Sorry, bro, you've been catfished.
Yeah, catfished how? Doesn't matter. Just
Come out.
catfish ticket.
You're out of there.
Go back,
Fuck off.
Go back to square zero. You've been catfished. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Any? Could I get any details of how I've been catfished?
Fuck off.
No. If you
As of that now.
you know how the old saying goes, if you don't know how you've been catfished, you've been catfished.
I like the idea that at some point we're going to have to go back, watch this through, and look out for the clues. I bet there'll be like obvious sort of signs maybe that people make, like gang signs they flash up and stuff that gives some secret narrative that was always there.
I mean, if we'd have thought ahead, we should have opened the first episode with
A data dump.
Yeah, watch out for these. So this is you're in for the long haul now. I know this is 30 seconds in of episode 1, but this is a 10-year commitment that you are taking on right now.
Yeah.
There are
None
gonna
of
be
this will make any
clues.
sense. This is all going to be nonsense.
This won't make any sense till year 5.
Yeah, but it starts paying off in an upwards trajectory. So
Maybe not upwards. I mean,
a stunted,
yeah, it's
mostly
Just a nice
mostly
consistent flat line.
nasal diving.
After year 5, we go from absolutely complete dead to flatlining, which is
Stay there.
which is another
Stay
way of
there.
saying dead. But we are.
Hang out in that area.
Rigor mortis. No, I actually think, honestly, truthfully, guys, I actually think this is the breakout episode.
Yeah.
The things we've done today.
Game changing.
Pushing the box there, mate. Pushing
Yeah.
all those boxes.
That's
So
the
the
key,
key-
isn't it? That is the trick. You have to push simultaneously all boxes at once.
Exactly. So it all hinges now on how we take this one home.
Yeah.
So let's huddle for just for a minute, right?
Okay. All right. Come on in. Get in.
Figure out
Everyone
best
get in.
in.
That's it. Get in there.
That's it, right?
Joe, get in.
How
Get
far?
in.
All right, but let's just do it so the viewers don't, they're not hearing this, but
Okay. Right. Shh.
Right, so
Keep it down.
we've done a really fucking good job so far.
Great work.
Bloody brilliant.
Everyone's in agreement. We've hit a home run. We've just got to run around the bases, okay? Those dickheads watching, I mean, they're just fucking panting for it. They're loving it. They are loving
Laughing
it.
it up.
Oh! Did you? I can already see them at home now, just fucking salad.
Face
Oh.
full of slapback dick.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Did you hear that sambuca? Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
Right.
So we got a home run on our hands. All we need to do now, just tap it. Just tap it home. Tap it home. So
Tap tap tap.
tap 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 tap. So, but I've got a suggestion, but I'll let you guys go first. Dave, you.
Dave, how are we going to take it home? Bear in mind, we've only got a couple of minutes while the crowd are chanting our name, and we go back out there and hit a
Big.
home run.
Big. We've got to go big. It's got to be an
I
end.
think Ollie's idea is better than mine.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Ollie.
All right. Dave's bottled it. Ollie.
Right. Okay.
Fontas. Before you tell us your idea, just so you know, quite a lot resting on this. We've been in the huddle for a while now, so fans are getting a bit angsty. But it's still cool. It's still an absolute home run. Absolute home run. It's just a tap in.
Absolute home run. Except for there's a couple of bottles now being thrown, but
Yeah.
just a couple. It's just a couple, and they're not yet reaching us. But
Right. Okay.
So just
okay,
sketch
okay.
it out. Sketch it out for
Got a
us.
plan. Got a plan. What we need to do is figure out who deserves to die the most.
Okay.
Public execution.
Jesus,
But-
that is strong. I might go back. Actually, I might back up a little. Just back up a
A
little.
little bit. I mean, that was quite a huddle. So
That is strong.
no, that is very strong.
pretty strong. But
That
we
is
need
well
to
strong.
discuss Who gets to live and why? Or who deserves to die and why?
Yeah, I mean they're two very different things, aren't they? Who,
Well,
like,
yeah.
reasons for living and reasons that they should die. real polar. It's like,
Exactly, yeah.
reasons I should live is like, I've got so much to live for. I've done loads of good stuff in my life. Reasons you should die. You're a fucking dick, mate. You did this. You never paid me back. So
But
yeah.
also,
All right.
So think about it this way: the environment. Each of us is pumping out tons of carbon dioxide every year, right? Whether deliberately through just throwing rubbish on the floor
Hatred.
and breathing, or
Yeah.
accidentally.
I just burn my bin bags. I don't put them in the bin anymore. I just go outside on the pavement and burn them these days.
I haven't got any rubbish in them. Just buy them straight from Sainsbury's, burn them.
Yeah,
Quite right.
if anything, I take other people's bin bags out of their bins and burn them in front of my house.
I smoke a metric ton of tobacco a year. There we go. That's my...
Yeah, cards on the table. I buy 10 cans of CFCs a day. I don't even spray them under my armpits. I just spray them as I'm walking down the street. That's
Luckily,
right, but that's accidental.
Mini jetpack.
You get your lighter out and just do like a little, like the cool kids did when they were 12. Just like,
They were really cool, though.
just hang outside primary schools, going, guys.
Watch this! Flamethrower! Bah!
Yeah. Who's in my gang?
Flamethrower!
Who's in the fire gang?
But my point is, so it's not necessarily a reason to live, but a reason to die.
That can be edited in. That'll make loads of sense later. That'll pay off.
Did she just text you with ah?
Yeah, she says to me, ah.
I got one of those in audio format earlier, and I thought I was upstairs putting little Danny Sweetheart to bed.
Yeah.
And I heard ah repeatedly, kind of analog.
I love it analog.
Yeah, it was nice. Turns out we had a mouse in the house.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Did you
Yeah.
butcher it?
Well, let's just say the front room is smeared with mice entrails now. You need to send a warning to those little dickheads. No, I never saw it.
There's no such thing as one mouse in the house.
No, it's two mice in the heist.
Played by Eddie Murphy.
No, didn't catch it. Did not catch it. Did no catchy the mouse.
That's exciting. That's that's a little treat for her in the future, isn't it?
But I have blocked the entranceway of the mouse. So
Have
the
you
mouse
given up a room?
We can't get in the front door anymore.
The mouse is currently trapped under the stairs. We believe.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Presumably you've barricaded all exits to the building. Any fire exits, block them up. Main entrance, block it up. Windows, get the blinds drawn. Make sure no light comes into the house.
Cheese grater.
I can let you guess.
Great.
That would be good. To be honest, I've got the situation largely under control because I've set up a number of controlled fires at strategic points around the house.
Nice.
And they're just burning as warnings at the. Yeah. Well, that was a little larger than it was a minute ago, but they're just kind of funneling the mouse into a certain area. So the mouse comes out, goes
The kill zone.
Am I going to go up the stairs? No, because that's on fire. Am I going to go to the kitchen? Flames? No, won't do that. So they're funneling them out. It's a kind of ergonomic thing. It's like, okay, the mouse is flowing through the only way it can flow.
A funnel tunnel.
It's a funnel. It's a fire funnel tunnel.
Lovely.
It's not. You thought about getting like the mouse's natural predator, the cat, in.
Yes.
That's no
I
sport,
did
is
think
it?
about that, but cats famously don't like fire, and there's a lot of fire, so it's a real tricky situation because now you say cat, I think cat's better than fire, but
you're wedded to fire.
You've already set all of these fires ago.
It looks like I'm
so disappointing.
But you know, there's that famous thing of like, she swallowed the mouse, so she swallowed the cat, so she swallowed the, what's the natural predator of fire? Because I'm been real.
Fire.
So I need to somehow.
Sambuca.
You need to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
And
Vomit
then
it.
that might calm you down cool you down as the flames burn. Is that
Nice.
Is that how it works?
Well,
You-
if I up my water, because we're like, you know, whatever the stat is, like 90% water. If I drink a lot of water and up my percentage to 99% water, I can just fucking sliver out of there
Breeze through.
like a little puddle.
What are you doing? I'm just power drinking.
Trust me, this will work.
This is
I'm
fine.
I'm gonna go like Alex Mack and just. I just need to drink enough water, and I'll get. And then I can
Get under the door.
puddle. Why are you using the water to put out the fire?
Trust me, I've done this before. I've done it before.
I've got a plan now.
Yeah.
Right.
How can I puddle down with that kind of negativity in my ear? Never gonna do it, am I? Just trust me for once. I know I've made a lot of mistakes, but
Trust me.
This
trust
one
me once in
time.
my life. I'm gonna puddle down and I'm gonna get us out of here.
The mouse is by the fire, just warming his fingers, going, "Ooh, that is toasty." Sitting on the back chair.
Just barbecuing the cheese
Yeah.
bits, the trap.
Marshmallows over the fire.
A couple of my friends round in Bermuda short, just smashes. You're with a barrel of water.
Stop watching. Stop watching. I can't do it. It's
Oh, we've got
embarrassing.
the luau. The fucking mouse luau. That's what you've got underneath your stairs, then.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, we only saw what Anya said on the plus side. She said it was quite cute. So
We thought about taming it.
Very, if anything, very small chance it's a rat. Maybe 60-70% chance. Very limited chance that is a big rat, part of like a king rat family that's moved in under your house.
Yeah, that could be a baby rat, not a mouse.
It could actually.
They
No,
start
oh, I didn't think about
small.
I
Could
didn't
be.
think about that.
and
Well,
if anything, I've just made it angry by blocking its exit points.
Lu-
It would
lucky
have
for-
just left voluntarily, but I've just set a load of fires and blocked it in.
lucky for you,
Yeah,
you have
you-
a child that will be appropriate sort of fighting size for it.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Have you seen what he
And-
did to the cupboard?
Yeah, no, I fancy his chances against a rat. He's a nutcase.
The thing is, I
Wild
don't know
man.
much about rats, but what I do know is that if you aggravate a sort of Prince Ratto character, you know, one of the smaller members of the rat family,
Big trouble.
There's payback.
They
Black
look
card.
after each other.
It's not Prince Ratto that you're dealing with. It's Uncle Delphinois and King Ratto himself that are going to come in. So
So I just can't get over Uncle Delphine.
Oh, Belle Jolie! What's that I hear about a few rats going missing?
So looks like I'm going to be the one who dies. Either by fire, either at my own hand, or by rat retribution. But one way or another, I'm going out tonight. Or by a surprise ending by Sam Buka, who just decides that like he's not going to take any bullshit from a random stranger on the internet.
I know where you live, boy.
Why the fuck? Like,
Hey, why are you messaging me?
How many times do you think I've had that fucking question?
Yeah.
Is your real name Sam Buka?
Fuck off.
Probably on the
I
edge of
appreciate the
homicidal
football
rage.
banter. Yes, I did enjoy the Reds last night.
Yeah, up the Reds, oi oi oi, every step of the way.
Wazza.
Then you went and fucking ruined it with that Sam Buka bullshit.
It's hard
My
to make
dad-
friends, isn't it? It's hard to make friends as an adult.
My I know I've told you this before, but I don't think I've said it on the podcast. Is this a podcast? I never. Yeah. All right. Anyway, vlog. I don't know. Anyway,
It's more conceptual, isn't it?
my dad used to teach English, and the PE teacher at his school was called Mr. Beaver. I won't use first names for anonymity reasons, but I will have to use his son's first name actually, because otherwise this story isn't funny. He gave his other son the opportunity to name the new baby, and the son named him Sean. So there is now a boy. Well, he's not a boy anymore. He's over 18 now. He's called Sean Beaver.
How'd you get that name, boy?
Yeah, you
don't want to know.
don't want to know. But my dad also taught a girl called Annette Curtin as well. So
Nice.
loads of names at Tor Point School.
They should get married, Annette Beaver.
Oh.
But I won't put more but worthy.
Ooh.
The thing is, with Beaver, all you can do is damage limitation. You know, you're already in for trouble by being Beaver, but you've just got to steer clear of anything that could be even marginally linked to that and made funny. But like
Vaginal-based association.
Yeah.
You don't want an adjective. If your surname is Beaver, you don't want to be
called
going with
Harry.
Harry. No, that's...
Harry Beaver, not a good one.
Hmm.
Ivor, obviously, similarly.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger is a. Should we all just spend a couple of minutes thinking of?
Come, huddle back in. Huddle back in.
Get back in the huddle.
Get back in. Right, we got to bring this home. We got 2 minutes to bring this home. Right, huddle back up.
Ivana.
Ivana Beaver. In the hit summer movie.
Cleaver
Beaver.
Beaver, yeah.
I did tell you about a kind of friend of a friend who is called Nastia. It's a Russian name, but her surname is Smagina, but it's spelled. You would look at it as an English person to say Smagina. It's that.
Nastia's Smagina. What? You can edit that bit in now.
Yeah. What? What about Igor?
Eager Beaver.
Ding 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 ding. Well done.
Thank you. Good.
Let's continue.
Yes.
Sambuca.
It'll pay off at the end.
It doesn't. He has not replied. I'm just checking Facebook one last time. He hasn't even seen the message.
He hasn't even seen it.
I don't know
Yeah.
how do the Jehovah's Witnesses do it?
Well, they don't use Facebook.
What exactly?
Door to door, Dan. Door to door.
How does it work?
I love the thought of Jehovah's Witnesses just being like, you know what?
We've got a podcast. We're going to ask each one of you a message.
It's that door-to-door thing. I mean, I know that's kind of like our thing, but fucking lot of work. Should we just Facebook people? Yeah. Let's just...
Knock.
Hi, knock, knock.
knock. Who's there? Jehovah's Witness. You asked. You fell for it. You have to listen to me now.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's surprising Jehovah's haven't gone digital, actually, when you think about it, because...
That is a business model ready to be tapped up.
Should we pitch it to them?
Yeah.
Is that are we allowed to do that?
Can we buy that URL?
What, Jehovah's Facebook? What would be the URL?
Jehovah's digital.
No, knock. Who's there? Jehovah's Witness at Facebook.com.
Facebook doesn't need to be any part of it.
Oh, Facebook. Okay, but how are we getting hold of people? Just...
Oh no, we'll use Facebook, but I'm just saying that the business is sort of self-contained.
I think we need to write to Mark Zuckerberg.
We need some money.
Cold call. Look, we've got this idea. If you want Facebook to be a part of it, we're going to need to use your platform, and we're going to need to take 100% of the money from it.
We're going to
need you to resign. And that's our start negotiation point.
Yeah.
What's your counter offer?
Yeah. What have you got? What have you got?
We've got the Jehovah's idea. What are you bringing?
What
to
are you
the
bringing to this?
Facebook.
Yeah.
Apart from Facebook, what are you bringing to the business?
I've already. Jokes on you, mate. I've already got Facebook
I've already got an account
for free, and don't pay you nothing.
Also, I'm fucking up the algorithms. I'm looking up all sorts of shit on the internet that I have no intention of buying. That you are advertising me. That's okay. So we've got something to work on for next week then. So we got.
Well, that's a cliffhanger, if anything. I mean, that's leading to a part 2 sequel, if
Oh,
ever.
definitely.
Oh, is this the double? Yeah, is this a double feature?
Yeah, Sambuca's reply, second episode.
Yeah.
Full reveal of Fontaine's haircut next time.
Coming
Yeah.
up.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
Dave's cat makes another appearance.
And
TBC.
follow up what happened to the mouse, to the mice in the house.
The mice in the heist this summer. Adam Sandler.
First there was one mouse in the house, but now there's 2 mice in the heist? Huh?
Eddie Murphy and Adam Sandler.
Play mice.
In the heist.
I think Eddie Murphy's so versatile, he could probably play the heist.
I watched Coming to America.
Such a great movie that is.
They're
So-
making
I know.
People.
I know. Very exciting.
a
Very
remake.
exciting. Samuel L. Jackson's got a little cameo in original.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he's
Is he-
the guy who burgles the or robs the restaurant, isn't he? Yeah.
The McDowell.
Yeah, McDowell's. That's such a great movie.
Yeah.
Such a great movie.
What can't he do? Does it all, doesn't he? Does all of it.
Yeah, him and Arsenio Hall.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
truly awesome.
Beautiful movie.
Beautiful work. Well, it all comes full circle, Eddie Murphy.
We always come back to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, well, why not? He's like the North Star to Slapback. I think when we hand it over to him at the end,
He'll go.
here you go, Eddie Murphy. This is for you. How happy would he be? He'd love that. Yeah, he'd love that.
Yeah.
Double love that.
Well, I think that the key is we just need to get up to 10 years of content,
Yeah.
and then we just send him that on an external hard drive and say,
You're welcome.
okay, what can you do with this?
I want you to play every character.
Yeah, we are willing to give you the rights to this for let's say 100 million.
Billion.
A billion.
1
You're gonna have
billion.
to- we've already got stuff going on with Zuckerberg, so we don't need the money, but we.
It ain't about the money.
It ain't about the money, but we want the money. So give us the money.
$1 billion
Uh,
Swiss francs.
Yeah. And
Unmarked.
And it plus expenses. Can we have expenses?
yeah.
And lunch.
I would like lunch. And with biscotti. Little
Biscotti.
biscuits.
Yeah,
That is a deal breaker. A biscotti a day for the rest of our lives.
each,
Each.
Fontaine's
each, mate. Not 1/5.
Would you accept that, Fontus? If he stumped up the billion, he stumped up expenses, stumped up a fresh biscotti for each of us, but your one came crumpled up in a sort of tinfoil package. Is that all right?
Well, I crushed mine up anyway, Russ. So already done the work for me. I'm down.
We got a deal. Dan,
Deal.
Let's get
push
him.
the deal forward.
I'll push it forwards.
Edit this up into a nice tight package and just send it off to Murphy.
Yeah, I think.
I'm assuming you've got his contact deets.
I'm assuming it's still the same.
Well, Eddie Murphy at internet.com. Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag.
Hashtag Twitter.
Eddie Murphy at internet.com.
Forward slash.
Hashtag Twitter. / email. Who would, if you got an address like that, you wouldn't change it.
Never.
Defining a dress.
It's quite a complex episode, isn't it? Really, it feels quite.
There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. But as you know, just not to repeat myself too much, but I have so much confidence that you are going to do a good job on this.
And also, who has seen Tenant? Has anyone seen Tenant yet?
Oh, Tenay?
Yeah, Tenay. Have you seen Tenay?
I haven't. Is it good? Is it worth watching?
Well, basically, I'm going to edit it like that. So you watch it or you don't watch it, but you might not understand what I've done conceptually.
Brilliant.
But
I don't want to understand. I like being in the dark with you.
I'd quite like
In
to not
every
watch
sense
it
of it.
as well. Could I do that?
yeah,
I don't want to understand it or spend the time watching it.
I'm not even sure I want to be in it. It's really just edit me out.
that's all done. So
Yeah, your camera
Plus
and mic has
the
been
billion
muted. No,
Expenses and biscotti.
yeah, I just get me the money and the fucking biscotti, and we'll be fine. Yeah.
I like the thought of just adding in to any deal you make in the future, whatever it is, you know, just like buying a new car. Any chance I could get 500 quid off that? I
And a
think
life-
we could probably stretch to that. And
Lifetime of
biscotti. Where are we on the biscotti one a day for the rest of my life?
Will the biscotti be in the glove compartment, or will it flip down when I bring my sort of driver's mirror,
Yeah.
or will it be just placed on the passenger seat?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, sir. There must have been some misunderstanding. This car doesn't come with any biscotti. No.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a fucking mug?
Fucking time waster? Why do you think I'm looking at this shit heap? You biscotti slag. Just, you tease. So all right, let's just cut to the chase. Which of these fucking cars comes with a biscotti? None of them?
Give me the Prius.
What kind
Lisa-
of fucking place are you running here?
Biscotti knocking shop? Are you guys running it? Really fucking outrageous.
Yeah, I know I could go and buy biscotti in the suit. Yeah, oh, I know that. Why are you telling me stuff I already know? I know they're really available in the supermarket. But the point is with biscotti, you don't fucking pay for them. They're tasty when you don't pay. You ever eaten a biscotti that you paid for?
Fucking rubbish.
Like,
Ash in my
it's
mouth.
like ashes in your mouth. It's horrible.
Someone shit in my mouth.
It doesn't work. Does not work.
It's meant to be a luxury accoutrement to a already pre-purchased item. Everyone knows that about biscotti.
Exactly. And this fucking mug at the car dealership. I'm just gonna start doing that with everything.
Yeah.
Just
Is that
just asking.
does that come with?
That's the catchphrase. And where do we stand on the biscotti?
The final phrase.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's 2 haddock, a cod, and some smoked mackerel. And what's your biscotti policy? Pardon? You heard. Under the counter. What is this?
Just a line.
Look, you could put it in the fish. I don't care. Just give me a biscotti. I quite like a kind of flashback, flash forward kind of thing. In that vein, I suggest we come up with 3 punchlines and then see if we can reverse engineer a joke into them by the end of the episode.
Oh,
So-
one of them's got to be, she's up for it, but her husband isn't.
she's up for it, but her husband
The husband
isn't.
is? Yeah.
Don't work.
I mean, that can work in so many situations.
Completely.
I just like that as being, like I just imagine it as a sitcom, and it's like, it's Joey Tribbiani with How You Doing, and it's Dave White with She's Up for It, but her husband isn't.
Husband won't let her, that's it. Husband
Won't let
Husband won't let it, yeah, specifically.
that crucially makes it so much better. Okay, so she's up for it, but her husband won't let her. It's-
Permission is the key thing. The
Yeah.
husband will not allow permission. Even though she's
I'll
up for
put
it.
my foot down.
Down to her. She'd be knee deep right now. If it was up to her, she'd be sloshing up her drop. But her husband
Non-consensual
won't give
husband.
her permission. That's the line. That she won't. He won't allow her to cross it. But she's up for it, Dave. She's well up for it, mate.
But yeah, husband. No way, Jose.
No way. Absolute square loser.
And of course, that's his name, Jose, and he's dead against it. That's how he got his nickname. Anyway, yeah. So that's a good punchline. So we'll work something into that. Anyone else got a punchline that we can?
Well, you came up with one very, very nice one about 15 minutes ago, Webby. The old Sambuca.
Yeah, Sambuca's pretty good.
Sambuca's got me in there.
Samuel Buka.
Sambuca, yeah.
Only to be used when profiting from death.
I think we could extend it to other absolutely terrible things, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to, but only when you profit from something truly horrible. Yeah, that is a yeah. Okay. Any last ones?
Chances are there probably is somebody called Sambuca around in the world.
There was a.
What, as in first name Sam, last name Buka?
Yeah, Samuel Buka.
I mean, this deserves a quick Facebook search.
I think that's very, very good.
I knew a stripper called Sambuca.
And their job, they're a booker. They book things for a job. Sambuca.
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 There's definitely some Sambucas out there. There's got to be a Sambuca as well. I was going to say, Sam, did you say you used to know a stripper who was called Sambuca?
Yeah.
Like, official name?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Is that the one you live with?
No.
I mean, it's hard to know if these are joke names or not, but yeah, there's a few Sambucas.
Thank you, Internet.
Shall I message him and ask him if it's a joke name?
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
Yeah, all right.
All right, mate. Why are you messaging me? I'm not Sambuca. You.
All right, can we just dictate this message? I'm going in with all right, mate.
All right, mate.
Is your we run a very unsuccessful podcast.
Yeah.
What are you up to tonight?
If there were any Sambucas in the world.
Okay. All right, mate. What are you up to tonight?
What are you up to tonight?
Or see
Get the bulldog out of the way with Webb. You'd go right into the
see the game. Maybe see the game last night. I think that's it.
Yeah, see the game last night.
Yeah.
Reds. Oi, oi, oi.
Reds. Oi, oi, oi.
Keepers and nonce.
Just wondering, for the purposes of
comedy.
And I'm going to say unsuccessful
you could
podcast.
say, stop me if you've heard this before, but...
Okay, stop me if you've heard this before.
Yeah, because
Could
you'll
you-
be reading it thinking...
You've heard this before, but me and my friends...
looking, yeah?
What's that?
Oh, me. Right now, you need to put in some fake names. Me and my friends.
Brackets.
John Walker,
Jimmy Chonga.
Jim Beam.
Glenn Morange.
You're just naming booze. Jimmy.
Jack
So I've got.
Daniels. I mean, there's quite a few of them, isn't there?
Come on. So I've got
Captain
Jimmy
Morgan.
Chonga.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Hot dog dingo day.
Nesbit
dog?
Cafe.
Nesbit Cafe. I like
That's
that.
a great name.
Nesbit Cafe.
Oh,
Cafe and one last one. So we've got Jimmy Chonga, Captain Morgan, Hot Dog Bingo Dave, and Nesbit Cafe.
Oh, who was the guy from our ill-fated improvised T-Bone Boomtown?
Boomtown. We're just wondering if that is your real name or a joke name.
Because if it's a real name, we want you in our club.
You're hired.
Anything else? Anything else to go? Chow? Just Chow?
Yeah, Chow works.
Chow.
No,
Chow Bella. Chow
Nice. Professional.
Okay.
Bella. Chow Bella. So, yeah. Okay. So we've got All right, mate. See the game last night. Reds, oi, oi, oi. Stop me if you've heard this before, but me and my friends Jimmy Chonga, Captain Morgan, Hot Dog Bingo Dave, Nesbit Cafe, and T-Bone Boomtown were just wondering if that's your real name or a joke name. Ciao, Bello, Fragment.
Well, boy, you ever had Sammertown's butter delicious fries?
Well, he's definitely needs to tie it in with wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah. Well, boy, you heard it. Do you want a party?
You want to have a party, but you haven't got any friends?
Wow.
Buy yourself 12 wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Instant party.
And also, you know, you'll make friends with it because people will be like, do I want to be friends with the guy who's dancing by himself? No. Do I want to be friends with the guy who's dancing with a wacky inflatable tube guy? Doy. Yeah, I do.
Doy.
Also,
Who's that charming loner in the corner of the party? Yeah, what's his deal? What, Dave? I don't know. He's just so mysterious, and he's just got such a lust. He just does not give a solitary ass. He's just dancing over there with that inflatable tube guy. No matter how much anyone tries to catch his eye, he's just like, no, me and the tube guy, we've got it. He's a mystery wrapped inside an enigma, parading around with an inflatable buddy.
I think we could get a few more Hitchcock devices this episode. So, famous Hitchcock movie called The Birds. I'm thinking we could talk about birds.
I mean, that was a classic Hitchcock thing. Not just the birds. Every movie is just like, put some birds in it.
How many birds has it got? I need twice as many.
Psycho, tell you what would improve this. There were some birds in that shower. No, look, we've talked about this, Alfred. You can't. Yeah. You had
4 pigeons.
You had a big success with the birds. Yeah, all right, we get it. But trust me, like, Psycho's going to be better if there aren't any birds in it. What about if at the end he's been dressed as a bird the whole time? No.
What about if it's bird's eye view the whole way?
What about if it's through the eyes of a pigeon? The whole thing.
Last shot,
The
zoom
final
back.
scene
Yeah.
in the mirror.
Yeah, it zooms back and you realise it's been through the eyes of a pigeon the whole time. That's not better than the him dressed as his mum thing. Hard disagree?
I like it.
Okay, so we got some birds in. What other? Russ, you're a scholar of culture and film.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're our cultural
Well,
correspondent, of course. So
Catchphrase?
One of the other famous Hitchcock movies is called Rope, and in that movie, it has a long take, so there's no edits or cuts. It's just all one take. So
Like 1917.
Like E17.
exactly.
like what? He's 17.
If only they were one take. 1917. It was a war film recently, all done in one take. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's pretty.
It's cheated.
Now,
That's
Russian Ark, that is one take, and that's have a gander at that. It's crazy choreography. It is literally one take, and it goes through the Hermitage in St. Petersburg, and it's through the ages. It's it's not a funny anecdote, but it's a masterpiece. Check it out.
Masterpiece. Is it like kind of like EastEnders live?
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece, but
based on
it's not that good.
Not that level, because that was incredible. I think Hollyoaks did a version of it as well. What I want to see is like Hollyoaks Night live. That's what we want.
I remember a thing about EastEnders Live because it was a big controversy that one of the actors used Ian Beale's real name, which is Adam. So in the scene, she goes,
Adam Beale!
What you want about Adam? And then her face goes, huh? oh.
Wow! What's up?
So
You
we've
know
got
what?
to try and continue.
I think if you ever do,
one take without using our real names.
yeah, I think if you ever do make a mistake like that, though, the best way is not to just kind of style it out, but to do a like, just lean into it.
Just go, oh fuck, I fucked it, and then just walk off.
Yeah,
Throw your arms in the
Smash!
air.
right. Fucking get the tube guy out.
Pants down.
Yeah. I'm bringing on my my understudy.
If they try and cut to another scene, you just walk into shot. No, it's fucking ruined. I've ruined it. La 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 la. Go on, try and talk. La 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 la. It's all.
And so another famous Hitchcock movie, I think we've already touched on it, is Psycho. And the reason why that was so renowned at the time was because the main character was killed about 30 minutes into the production. Now, I don't know who the main character is of this episode, but maybe it's something we could replicate.
We're
right. So someone needs to get killed off.
We're ironically on 30 minutes exactly now.
That's spooky.
That is freaky.
Almost like Russ planned it.
That is quite freaky.
But
Did you
Of
all
course,
receive
I
a
don't.
package in the post from Russ today?
Yeah,
Oh.
it said don't
Yeah.
open until the end of the show.
now
Don't open till 8:33.
Yeah, mine said you could be Brian May 2021. Wonder where that came from, Russell.
Mine was a turd in a box. I don't know.
Well, mine was a box in a turd.
I mean, you had to dig through the turd to find
Yeah.
You could get from the
I could have just left it, Dave.
It was worth it though, Dave.
I always check
That
inside. You never know what's inside.
It's like a Kinder Egg.
Many a promising relationship doomed by your propensity to search through turds on the street. No, trust me. Sometimes
She's
you find
into it,
sometimes.
but
There's like an oyster inside.
Yeah, trust me. Sometimes you find some good stuff. I know it sounds weird, but if you don't look, you don't know.
As alluded to, in that
What
in that
if that?
movie, the main
What if that
character
dog had eaten gold? What if he'd eaten a load of gold? It'd all just be tucked in there like a little jewel. Who's got a wet wipe?
It doesn't matter.
Nobody
Oh,
needs.
What am I like? Shitty fingers.
Oh, I found something.
Yeah, it's
Sambuca.
practically undigested. Fucking get it. Oh dear. Let's call it a night.
Yeah. So this will be the end of the episode.
Yeah.
This is the end. You were exactly right. We've gone through the Hitchcock oeuvre. We've messed with the time, yeah. And so this is, as like say with Memento, this is the end right now. So should we say goodbye?
Yeah. That's been Slapback Chat Frat. This has been a really fantastic episode. Thank you very much to everyone who's been here.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Slapback Chat Frat. Goodbye. Slapback Chat
Bye,
Frat.
everyone.
Thanks, Dan.
Our flash pals.